Good morning, guys, and welcome to your Bitcoin report for this Tuesday, September 18th, 2018. Welcome to the show, and I'm glad to have you guys here. Now, the first thing I want to get to is the Bitcoin's on the move. Let's open up the charts right here and take a quick look at Bitcoin. It's on the move, guys. It's on the move again. It's been moving upwards this morning. This is 1 minute. And we've had some pretty steep moves upwards. I mean, it started the morning at 62.45, and now it's 63.63. That's more than a $100 move upwards. And it seems like it's continuing to trend up. We've had a few little bounces downwards, but it's making one of those little tiny bounces downwards, but it's probably going to continue to trend up today. It might trend upwards all day today. It's hard to say. Now let's move in right close, and we can see right now it's trending upwards. So we got a good moving up in the Bitcoin price. Let's check the altcoins. What we're looking at here is Ripple. Massive move straight up today in XRP. Bitcoin Cash is taking off. It's taken off right now. It's $441. Oh my gosh, that's cheap for Bitcoin Cash. Stellar. She's taken off. A lot of the coins are taken off. Let me see about Litecoin. Litecoin hasn't really hit takeoff yet. $53.80. So you know, I mean, that's a bargain on Litecoin. Monero's a bargain right now. Monero is actually down 4.17%. It's going to take off. You know, I'm going to tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. A person could buy in the Monero this morning, and probably before the day is out, by tomorrow, probably, you're going to see that -4 turn into like a +8. You know? I mean, probably. I mean, I'm not sure about that, but that's not financial advice. I'm not telling anybody to go out there and buy any Moneros. I'm just saying, you know. This is the kind of volatility we see in these markets. And this is why people love cryptocurrency. Now, what's going to happen in the next couple of years is, as a transference takes place between the, couple of years, I'm talking about 5 years probably, within the next 5 years. Our whole world's going to be turned upside down. Cryptocurrency is going to become the money. And after that's done, cryptocurrency is going to not be like it is now. This volatility will be gone. The price will be set. You won't be able to afford any. You'll either have some or you won't. And if you're working for it, like if you're getting paid at your job in cryptocurrencies, which everybody will be, because I personally believe that the whole world, and when they price everything, right now, a guy says, well, my house is worth so many dollars, my car is worth so many dollars, everything's dollars, dollars, dollars. That's all we hear, dollars. Dollar's going to die in the next 5 years. It's going to be replaced with Bitcoin. That's what I think. I think Bitcoin's going to be the big cheese. And so everybody will be saying, my house is worth such and such Bitcoin. My car is worth such and such Bitcoin. And it's hard for us to get our head around that transition. But once that transition's done, you'll either have Bitcoin or you won't. And if you have, then you'll be a have. And if you don't, then you're going to have to work to try to get Bitcoin. And you're going to get such small incremental amounts of Bitcoin that you're going to need that Bitcoin in order to sustain your life. In other words, to buy food, to buy clothing, just like you do now with dollars. You never get ahead. You work and work and work, and you never get ahead. Well, that's the way these people, they're going to be working, and never getting enough Bitcoin to actually rise above the lower class, so to speak. Then there's going to be the people that have. The people that were smart enough to go out and buy like a half of a Bitcoin now. You know? They're going to have more money than they could spend in their entire lifetime. That's what a half a Bitcoin is probably going to translate to when you consider that if Bitcoin becomes a world reserve currency, you know, and there's only about 16 million of them to go around for the whole world. That means that most people are not going to have a whole Bitcoin. Only a rich guy is going to have a Bitcoin, just like most people don't have $1 million right now. Only a rich guy's got a whole million. That's probably what a Bitcoin's going to amount to. It's going to be like having $1 million. So even a half a Bitcoin's like having a $500,000 right now. You're a little bit higher, get a little bit more money than your neighbors, who probably are just struggling to pay off their credit cards. This is it's a transition from a world that's now dominated in dollars to a world that's going to be just dominated in cryptocurrency. And this is not going to be a smooth transition either. This is why I consider Bitcoin to be something that's not good, simply put. Now, Bitcoin, 300 times cheaper than wire transfers. The banks right now take 83% profit whenever you send a wire transfer. That's the cheapest way for the average Joe to send money, is with a wire transfer. And the banks are taking 83% profit. Bitcoin's 300 times cheaper than a wire transfer. Now, how much cheaper is Bitcoin than using these, I'm going to call them criminal companies, like these companies that send money in minutes, they call it. You know, these companies are taking like 10% of your money just to send the money. It's criminal. Absolutely criminal to take that big of a chunk just so that they can send money. People use those companies every day. Those companies are going to go out of business because the cryptocurrencies are going to put them out of business. And I do not see it. I'm not going to cry over those companies when they go out of business, you know? And so if Bitcoin is 300 times cheaper than a wire transfer, it's probably 1,000 times cheaper than these crooked companies that have been making a fortune with money remittance across the world, you know? Absolutely criminal. Listen, thank you guys for listening. This has been your Bitcoin report. Look at that. Bitcoin is 300 times cheaper than a wire transfer. You know this technology is going to win in the end, ultimately. There's nothing else like it. There's nothing else that can match it except this technology. This is the breakthrough in money, in digital money for the digital age. Of course it's going to win. It is winning. We're watching it win while we got people out there, jackasses, who are saying it's losing. Oh, Bitcoin's going to die. Bitcoin's going to disappear. The cryptocurrencies are going to disappear. But they don't tell you exactly why. They just know they don't like it and they want it gone. And they're hoping it's going to be gone. And they're squealing there like a bunch of piggies that it's going to disappear when the fact is it's growing exponentially fast right now. You know? What can I say? Thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next show. Bye-bye, guys.